Hello, my name is Tommy Renfro, and I am the new Director of Field Experience here at Indiana University East for our secondary program. Just wanted to reach out to you and first of all say thank you. Thank you for allowing our students to be in your schools, in your classrooms, being part of the process of the development academically, socially, emotionally of your students in your community. And again, we say thank you. I wanted to take just an opportunity to share some important people that you will encounter on this journey throughout the student teaching experience, both from pre-service to student teaching, from fall to spring. First off, just wanted to introduce myself. As I said, I'm the new Field Experience Director. Here's my email, my cell phone number. Feel free to call or text. This comes directly to me at any time. And my office number, if you're on campus, please do stop by. This is my beautiful wife, Jordan. She's also a teacher, a special ed teacher in Ohio. We have two daughters, Nora and Ava. Nora is 5, Ava is 3. And so it's all about education at our home, and just wanted to show you, you might see them periodically if we're on a virtual meeting or something else throughout the year. Each one of these plaques is going to have a little bit of our role. I co-teach the General Methods of Instruction course. I also teach the Field Experience course in the fall that transitions to the capstone course during student teaching in the spring. And I will be managing the placements, the students in your schools, in your classrooms, managing their process through the program, managing their evaluations, managing their dispositions, making sure that all those things are in alignment, not only for them as they progress, but also for you and your students as you become part of this process. I'm also in charge of a program flow and student questions. So all these can be directed to me at the above contacts, my email, jtrenfro@iu.edu, or my cell phone number at any time. Before we get into other people important, I want to tell you a little bit about what we believe here at IU East, what we preach to all our students, what governs our objectives, and that is this triangulation of beliefs between an effective teacher as a change agent and the learner at the center of why we do what we do. And so these 3 arrows point to the 3 pillars of the School of Education here at IU East. Typically, we start down here with what the public really sees as the importance. We know that's just a minor part of what we do as teachers, and that's being an instructional leader. And so the foundation of the secondary program will teach planning, assessment, management, instructional leadership at its core, to make sure that our teachers are prepared by the time they take over in your classrooms to be an effective change agent and an effective teacher. The next thing that we believe is reflective scholarship. Sometimes, or not sometimes, all the time we learn by what we do right and what we do wrong, and how we reflect on the process of getting better every day, a fail forward mentality. All of the things that we have as reflective, we never stop learning as teachers. And so reflective scholarship is at the core of what we do, pillar number 2. And pillar number 3 is global citizenship. How do we make experiences or cater to the experiences of our students by creating opportunities for them to think globally and act locally, by creating opportunities for them to immerse their students into other ideas, viewpoints, divergent thought processes about the world across curriculum, across content, not just in humanities field, but across all contents that our students are out in. And so all of these 3 come into play as they go through the fall and through the spring semester. I wanted to introduce you to some more people. Now you know about me, you know about what we believe here, and hopefully we're on the same page with how we're going to progress our students through the program. This is Dr. Buffington Adams. She is the brains and operation behind the secondary program. She has her information here, email, phone number, office number here on campus, and her role within the program. She co-teaches the General Methods of Instruction course with me. She also teaches a literacy course on Wednesday nights in the fall, and her questions regarding student performance. You always come to me first. Don't kind of bog down Dr. Buffington Adams, but if you have a direct question, here's her contact information. Here's a very important one for you. This is Jessica. Jessica is our admin specialist here in the School of Education. There's her email, there's her phone number, and there's her office number here on campus. She is your go-to one-stop shop for registration for the program through IU, through Bloomington, where everything funnels through, and making sure that you have the right tools to get paid and processed. So please reach out to Jessica with those questions. If you reach out to me, I will direct them to Jessica. So it's just a little easier for you just to click on Jessica's email or give her a phone call at her desk down the hall from me and direct any of these payment, logistics, processing, information questions about how you get paid, when you get paid, what does the system look like, am I in the system, all of these things that you need to do that sometimes get lost because of it being a little bit cumbersome between IU East and Bloomington and where these things come from. The next two people that you're going to see are the faces that will be in your classrooms this fall and spring. The first one here is Lisa Noble. Lisa is a retired teacher from Eaton, Ohio. She's also the president of the school board at Eaton Community Schools. Here's her email and her phone number. About half of you will have Lisa as your university supervisor in your classrooms, on-site visits, observations, weekly collection of student observation reflections, midterm and final reflections, where Lisa will come in and sit down with you and you and the student teacher or pre-service teacher. Kevin Smith is the other one. Kevin's a retired science teacher from Centerville, Indiana. You will get Kevin. Most of you that are science or math will have Kevin in your classrooms. He will be in charge of on-site visits also, weekly collaboration reflections, midterm and final evaluations in the fall and the spring between the CT and the pre-service teacher. That's just a little bit about who we are, the main people that you will see in the secondary ed program this year. And I look forward to seeing you all at the orientation meeting next week, June the 28th on Monday. And if you have questions, my contact information was in this presentation. That's jtrenfro@iu.edu. That's my email. It comes to my phone directly. So please reach out, send me any questions, any comments, any concerns. We're in this together for the betterment of our next generation of teachers, but also for the students in your classroom. Thank you guys so much. Looking forward to a wonderful year in secondary education.